hit the button.
Hey everybody, welcome or welcome back to BnB Anime. Today we're doing something a little bit different. We're trying a bunch of new things here on the YouTube channel, and this is one of the things that Brad and I have been talking about for forever. So if you don't know who we are, I'm Blue. Brad is next to me. One of the sides. I don't know which one.
Yeah, however it looks
way.
on the camera, it's probably backwards. So Blue is that way. So for you, I'm that way.
I don't know which way that is.
Point with your right hand. That's the one.
Okay. So Brad's over here. And we wanted to be, we're big anime fans, have been for many years, and Brad especially is very up to date with everything that comes out in the new seasons. So when we were talking about reaction content that we wanted to do, one of the first things that we thought of was anime, obviously, and then anime trailers for the upcoming shows that are coming out. So that's what we're going to be doing, is reacting to trailers that are going to be trailers of shows that are going to be coming out soon, and giving our thoughts on them. We have a tier list of where we think they're going to go, which you will see at some point. I don't know when Brad's going to put this in. This is kind of a trial video for us while we try and get our lay of the land. And yeah, so this is a reaction video to Konosuba's God's Blessing on This Wonderful World, which is the third season of Konosuba. We have previously done podcast episodes on Konosuba. We're both big fans, and so we're both pretty stoked about this coming out this April.
Yeah. Although I feel like this is a really cheap one to start out on because we both love Konosuba. So it's very cheap to start out with this one, but fuck it.
Yeah, it was a strategically planned trailer for our first reaction, because I figured if everything goes to shit, it's not going to be a crazy reaction that we're going to be like freaked out by, or like, you know, oh darn it, I can't believe that didn't record because that reaction was so off the cuff and crazy and we should have had that recorded. Like if shit hits the fan, we know what our reactions are for this one.
Exactly. Yeah, it's nothing new. We love the show, and as up to date as I am, I have stayed far away from this trailer because I wanted to be surprised in general, not just for this, but for the season in general. So fuck it. Let's get into it.
Let's do it.
I love the quest music.
That's a face.
Aw, I miss it. I miss it so
yeah,
much.
Me too. I'm super excited for it. I love when they do these scenes.
Excuse me? Harem anime all of a sudden?
New characters.
Oh.
Yay!
Yay!
Yay! No, I'm super stoked about I'm super stoked about Konosuba the third one coming out. So this is done by Studio Drive, who did the Megumin film.
Yeah, so it's completely separate from everything else that we've had up to this point. And yet,
and I think you can. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm here for it. Like I'm so here for it.
Yeah, I think you can tell that this is that studio because of there is a slight change in the sense of humor that I personally love, but you get a lot more of those satirical, like the sarcastic scenes where he's being so dramatic that you did get throughout the first one, but the first one was a lot of just straight face react like him having incredible reactions to the situations that he was in, whereas in this case it's more him being like he's so I don't really know how to describe it. Like before it was him being extroverted about it, and this feels more introverted and sarcastic, if in a way.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Animation still looks great. I hope that's consistent.
I think it will be. I mean, it was consistent all the way through Megamine, so I don't expect it to not be consistent. And it's still consistent to what we had in the first 2 seasons. It was just, I felt like this is a little bit more simplistic and a little cleaner, I guess.
Yeah.
Or maybe, I guess, more like kind of cartoonish-esque in a good way.
Yeah. Yeah, it supports the comedic aspect to the show.
Yeah, and I feel like it also suits the manga style a little bit better because it's a little bit more rounded, and that's kind of how it was in the manga from what I've seen panels of. So
yeah, well, Konosuba is based off of the light novel, and I don't know how much the manga references the light novel. Like, I haven't heard about whether or not it's super consistent. Like, all 3 media forms are super consistent.
Yeah, I'm not sure either whenever it comes to that. All right. So going into this, editing me, if you don't mind, to incorporate, I don't know, the brand new tier thing right over here somewhere. Ding.
Ding. Yeah, this is our tier list that we're going to be rating all of our reactions on, well, all the trailers on, and where we rank them. So we have 5 tiers. First one, the biggest tier, the best tier, we have ramen. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's one of Brad's and I's favorite foods, and yeah, it's, you can't go wrong. We both love it.
Yep.
Then second tier we have cats, because as much as you love them, sometimes they fuck you up. So yeah.
Yep, fair enough.
Third tier is meh, because that's how we felt. The fourth tier is a question mark. Sometimes you just don't know how you feel, and that's a way to feel.
Yep.
And then the fifth tier is our adorable prick, the cactus.
Yep. And if you don't get it, it's because it's so bad it deserves to go sit on a fucking cactus.
Yeah. It's been a long running joke for Brad and I within different forms of content for about 6 years that back when I used to stream on Twitch, that if somebody was being rude in the chat, they got sent to the cactus corner. And Brad drew me a cactus, and she was named Prickles. And so Prickles is where you go if you're being a prick.
Exactly.
Yeah. So Konosuba, where are we gonna put it?
Obviously top tier.
Yeah, we're gonna watch it.
We are absolutely gonna watch it. Basically, the way we kind of look at this is, you know, how likely we are to watch something, with ramen being, you know, we are absolutely going to watch this and cover it on the podcast.
Yeah.
Kitty Cat is, you know, we'll probably watch it. Like, we'll at least give it, well, I will at least give it, I don't know, 4 or 5 episodes worth. Like, I just kind of an idea. Meh, 3 episodes or less. Question mark, 1 episode. Cactus, fuck no. Get that shit as far away from here as humanly possible.
Yeah, so a lot of the reason why we're doing this is to help us find new animes for what we're going to cover in the coming season on the podcast. So This is a good way for us to test the waters and to see what you guys want us to cover as well as what we want to cover. So yeah, Konosuba is going to go in ramen. It's an easy, consumable, fun time. So
yep,
ramen.
So top tier, first episode, top tier, right there. There you go. Ding.
Ding. It's like right there. I'm writing it down so that we know. But like ding.
Oh
yeah, and that's it. Really, that's the video.
Yep, that's it. So thank you all so much for watching. I have no clue what we're reacting to next, but it will be there. And yeah, looking forward to what the spring season has to offer. But until then,
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.